Oh God. Are you planning on doing face cam? Actually, yeah, right now. 20K subscriber Q&A, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up, since we're gonna be reading your guys' Discord messages, this is a 20K subscriber special. It was gonna be a completely different video. It wasn't gonna be this because, 20K sub Q&A, original content boy. But the original video I had planned was me talking about my entire journey through YouTube and everything. Record the entire thing. It was like 40 minutes long. I was gonna cut it down to like 10 minutes. File corrupted. If you didn't know about this Q&A, I'm sorry. It was just like short notice. As soon as I saw that file got corrupted, I was like, oh my God, bro. Just went to Discord and instantly made this channel and made that. But if you want to be in the next one, I'll probably either do the next one on Twitter more than likely. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, link down below in the description. As you can see, I just made this channel at 11:09 a.m. and that's when I edit everybody. It has like over 200 plus messages right now. We actually put the slow mode in 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to answer as many as possible, but of course I'm only picking the ones that are actually entertaining or interesting to talk about. Do you still enjoy GS? Answer truthfully. Yes, I still do. I still enjoy playing the game. I think it gets very dry though whenever there's no teams or units comes out that very much interest me, but for the most part I think I do still enjoy the game. I still like playing it. I farmed raids the other day. I was having a blast using Mono Dark. What were your first thoughts on hitting 20K? Ooh, I honestly couldn't believe it. When I first started doing YouTube, I actually had no idea that I would hit 20K. Of course, I wanted to get big. I wanted to grow. I don't know if I would really say famous, but I wanted to post content on stuff, talk to people, hang out, and just make some friends, pretty much. That was like the original thing. I know some people be like, oh, money this, money that, but I'm not really in it for the money. Never was. And yeah, my first thoughts on hitting 20K, I was ecstatic. I was literally hyped up, and of course had to drink some water to celebrate. I couldn't believe it. Even now I still can't believe it. And also another thought that popped in my head whenever I hit 20K is the fact that I can go bigger than that. You know what I mean? I can get past 20K, which still is just crazy to me. When did you first start doing YouTube? The first video, sorry, there was like a little net in my room. I don't think I got him though. Living in the South, ain't it? The very first video I posted, oh damn dude, it was like back when I was in and it was just a skit that I did. I had no idea, how to be entertaining, how to present myself, how to do anything like that. It was just a random ass skit. It's not even on my channel anymore. I remember the skit's name though. It was called The Dog Story. I think it was back in like 2010, maybe 2011 whenever I posted that video, because I had my Sony camera and I posted it on YouTube. And that's why in my channel link you see Zach0687 and not I'm OP Everyday. It's because the channel was originally named Zach0687. Why? Because I was a fan of Final Fantasy Crisis Core. And I thought 0687 rolled off the tongue really nice whenever I was a kid. I was like, oh yeah, dude, Zach0687, that shit is nice. And I would say really whenever I started taking YouTube extremely serious was 2018 whenever of course GS happened and all that. That's whenever I started taking YouTube extremely serious, started working on my craft, started getting better at editing, really try to shape my own self, I guess, on YouTube. Saw my growth and everything from GS. I was like, all right, now it's time for me to shape who I really am. Have you been drinking your water? Always beside me. Always got it with me. Would you make a Gundam model kit and would you post it on YouTube? What is a Gundam model kit? Is this like Legos but with Gundams? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, pretty much like Legos, but you just build the Gundam. I'm not really into Gundam like that, but they look cool to collect, dude. Some of them are expensive though. God damn, $2,000? Why are you still friends with degenerates like Brian? Does that mean you're also one? Have you seen my videos? I don't know. He's just a homie, I guess. Probably one of the first people that I actually became like really good friends with off of Discord. He is a degenerate though. I won't defend him in that regard. He is a degenerate, and man's is weird sometimes, but he is the homie. Will you ever love Brian? How did you come to the realization of wanting to begin your journey on YouTube? It was back when I was like 7 years old, whenever I first started watching YouTube, because I didn't actually have internet whenever I was younger. I remember watching a video, my friend actually introduced me to him, and it was White Boy 7th Street, and he was playing Black Ops. I remember seeing that, and I thought it was so cool how this guy can make a living off of just posting videos on game and just being himself. And ever since I saw that video, I guess I was inspired by that. And then the more and more I watched YouTube, the more and more I just fell in love with like content and creators. Big inspirations for me is like Maximilian dude, Markiplier, Dashi, Afro Senju, people like that, and just like kind of inspired me and just kind of kept my motivation up. What made me want to really get into YouTube was those kind of people. And then of course, the main reason though, because you have to have, a reason for yourself, just apart from you got inspired by them. Just I think talk to people. That was the main thing. I just want to talk, have a community, have people to chat to, chill with, and just have a fun time. That's really it. That's all I'm about, really. I just really want to have a fun time and enjoy life as it is. Wait, what games will you plan to make videos on in the future? Right now, one of the games that I actually do want to make videos on is Illusion Connect. It just came out. It's a gacha game. I kind of want to make some videos on that, see how that goes on the channel. I definitely think that game has a really bright future ahead of it. Apart from that game, I definitely want to try to make some videos maybe on Godfall whenever it comes out. How far you honestly plan to continue YouTube, because there ain't no way you're just going to stick to GS. As far as I can actually take it, I do know GS can't be around forever, and it's not going to be the main thing on the channel forever. One thing with YouTube is like, once you blow up with another game, or you know, you get big and get subscribers and start getting viewers from another game, you pretty much have to switch to that game while also catering to your main audience still, or the audience that was your main audience before. Let's say randomly I post another Genshin Impact video, right? I get like 200k, 300k views on it, tons of subscribers, tons of everything just come in, and people start watching all my videos. I would still post GS like once or twice a week just to, you know, appease my GSP. But of course, you know, I would be mostly posting Genshin and doing fun videos, guides, all that type of stuff. Pretty much the same thing I do for GS, but for Genshin. Serious question for once. How did you find out about GS, and why do you like it so much at the time? I think it was actually 3 or 4 months after Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia came out. I was playing Dissidia. I finished farming the event. I did everything that the game currently had to offer. I've been playing Dissidia literally since launch day. And I was like, damn, dude, I kind of want to go find another game to play in the meantime. So I went to my app store, phone, and I saw a game get recommended to me, and it was Grand Summoners. I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, this looks cool. It had like pixel graphics. It kind of reminded me a lot of Brave Frontier, and I always wanted to get into Brave Frontier or Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And I never could because those games are like years ahead, you know what I mean? And I felt like it would take me forever to just catch up to everybody else. So I played GS and I really liked it. It was different. It was pretty fun. And since it had co-op and stuff, I really enjoyed it. And I also like the whole thing with like the 5 stars and all that. Back then, most 5 stars were usable, so it was a lot of fun. And I don't know, it was a certain like vibe GS gave off that was just really, really cool to me. So though, if you ask me why I liked it so much at the time, it was probably because maybe gameplay, I want to say. Gameplay and like just the art style, like the pixel art. I love pixel art. How did you start watching anime? Like, where did it start and which was your first? The first time I ever got introduced to anime was by my cousin, Dylan. He actually introduced me to Soul Eater, and ever since I saw that, I thought it was cool as hell because it's a lot different than what I was used to at the time. I haven't watched too many though, like nowhere near as much as some other people, but I've watched a good handful. I'd say about 10 animes, probably 10 or 12. What have you enjoyed most about GS and YouTube? Interacting with you guys. That's the biggest thing that I enjoy the most from YouTube, is of course interacting with you guys, talking, and just having fun. What gachas do you think are worth playing these days? I guess I can give y'all some of my gacha game recommendations. Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Amazing free-to-play game. Gives you tons of content. Really good. Illusion Connect just came out. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I know Epic 7's also really popular right now. More so my gacha games compared to others. I don't just rely on the summoning mechanic. Like, that's not the reason why I play. The reason why I play most gachas is because of the gameplay. If your gameplay and your art style is appealing, then I'm probably gonna play. Best game of all time. Oh god. I'll give you my top 3, okay? Top 3 favorite games, alright? Persona 5 Royal, Final Fantasy 7, Kingdom Hearts 2. Favorite childhood game? Ooh, I guess I'll do this one too. Rayman, like the OG. Here, actually, let me show you. They're dusty, but Rayman, this is heavily broken. I don't know what happened to this case, but Rayman, it still works. Of course, we gotta get the boy Spyro, you know what I'm saying? And then the last game would be Kingdom Hearts 2. I've played that game ever since I was a kid. The only game that I played, well, I wouldn't say I was really a kid. I was like almost a teenager, but I played Final Fantasy 7 whenever I was like 12, and I really loved it. But guys, it's gonna be the end of the Q&A. Hopefully it's not too dark. It's kind of cloudy outside. Doesn't seem like it's the best lighting. I had a lot of fun making this. Hopefully you guys did enjoy your time. I know it wasn't what I was originally planning it to be, but it's fine. It doesn't matter, OP. It's okay. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this just as much. But hey man, thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy OP. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And this is actually the first time I'll be able to do this, but don't forget to drink water.